Lancers with the ball. Looks like they're going to run a little lob play there. Hands in the ball of Totten. A little short pull up, and he nails it. 13-7.
Here's Rennekamp with the basketball between the circles. Dribbles it with the left hand. We apologize for those of you that have been watching. We've been dealing with some sound difficulties here, but we've switched the cord out. So it's 13-7. Lancers are in front by 6. Here's a pass inside. It's no good. Eldridge can't get the bucket to go down, and here come the Lancers the other way. Smith kicks it into the inside to Berkman. Now we've got a drive in the lane, cut off by Rennekamp. Laundry kicks it back out. Totten for 3. It's no good. Goes over the back side of the backboard, and it'll go back to the Chargers.
Well, the Lancers have come out shooting the ball pretty well.
Well, Coach, you know, if I respond to my wife's text messages, it says you have no sound. She's probably looking or getting mad at me at home, but
what else is new, right?
That's true. Here's Odell in the corner. Passes inside. Rennekamp, or excuse me, Eldridge turnaround shot is good.
13-9 Lancers. Been a pretty quick quarter, Coach. 2 minutes to go, roughly, in our Malone Staffing Solutions first quarter.
Edinburgh with a 4-point lead. Smith gives it off, top of the key, over to Laundry. Edinburgh working around the perimeter. Here's a shot in the lane. Right from 15 foot is good by Berkman. The Lancers up by 6, 15-9. Rennekamp gives it off to Palmer. Chargers trailing by 6 here. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Odell. Eldridge drives right baseline, kicks it inside. Palmer, he's fouled. Thought he might have shuffled his feet, but he gathered the ball. Maybe he was bobbling it. It will send Palmer to the line for 2.
First foul on Whitaker, team's 4th foul. Chargers have no fouls so far. Palmer a little short with the first one.
Palmer tried to get some of those Scheidler brothers points in the paint and couldn't convert. He'll have an opportunity to at least make 1 from the stripe. Chargers trail by 6. Shots up, no good. 0 for 2. Maurer at the offensive board. Ball's into the hands of Totten, and he's fouled by Palmer. So that's only the second team, maybe the only the first.
First team foul. First on Palmer, obviously. Lancer ball on the side.
Here comes Edinburgh the other way. Totten brings it across. Comes off the ball screen. Still has possession of it. Cut off nicely by Jones, and he comes up with the ball. Here's a pass ahead, stolen right away from Laundry. Here comes the Lancers the other way. Little 2-man game. Kick out corner 3 by Totten. It's up no good. Offensive board. Fought for. Finally in the hands of the Lancers. Another 3 is good by Totten. Lancers by 9, 18-9. Hustle plays, Coach.
Yeah. Kept it alive there with offensive rebound, and then just got a second one, and Totten just kind of stayed after it. Missed the first one, but took the second one.
Here's a 3 by Maurer. It's no good. Jones with the rebound.
Good offensive rebound there by Jones.
And they're going to call Jones for a technical foul. I'm not sure what he did.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I know he was disappointed that they were all over him. And so we'll see what things go.
Officials are talking about it, so I'm not sure what
I don't think that he liked the response that Xander might have given him. So we'll see how this all works out. So we do have a technical foul on Jones.
He's the one that should be shooting the 1-on-1 first, so he'll have to shoot, or not the 1-on-1, but the 2-shot bonus foul.
I think he just maybe didn't get the ball to the official quick enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch it that close or didn't see it.
So Jones, despite getting the technical, will shoot. Misses the first. I know he's not very pleased with himself.
You just got to gather your composure.
And he misses the second. So now we'll go to the other end. And looks like the Lancers are going to put Totten at the free throw line. I hope it's Totten and not Toten.
Yeah.
Is it Totten?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's the way I would pronounce it, with 2 T's. But
Totten shots up and good.
It's the first.
So Lancers lead 19-9.
Eldridge checking in for Jones.
He's got one more coming, and then Edinburgh will have the ball. Already up by 10. Totten's second one up, good. 20-9.
That's 10 points already in this first quarter for Totten.
How many free throws have they shot?
They've shot 2.
Just 2.
Yeah, those are the only 2 they've shot. We're 2 for 6 at the line right now.
Edinburgh with the ball. 45 seconds to go here in the Malone Staffing first quarter. Here's Totten with the reject the ball screen, kicks it over in the corner. That's number 20. He's not on my sheet, Coach. That must be Burton. Here's Laundry, guarded by Odell, kicks it over to Smith. Looks like Edinburgh's going to be content here for maybe just one. Totten with the ball. He puts up a shot, a little step back shot's good. So Totten picks up another 2, and it's 22-9. 20 seconds to go. Rennekamp between the circles, gives it over to Parmer on the right wing. 6 seconds, and we got a foul on the drive.
Got a hold there, I believe, on 44 Berkman.
So Parmer's going to the line. Opportunity to get the Chargers into double digits here.
Well, I guess they called that on 20.
Somebody.
Which we decided was Burton, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Well, you know, when Edinburgh comes, when in doubt, it's a Burton.
Yeah.
Shot's no good. Parmer.
Well, we're 0 for 3 now. Come on, Cooper. Need to get Chargers point out of this somehow.
Here's the second one, up and good. 22-10, 5 seconds to go. Laundry kicks it over in the corner. Burton steps out of bounds, and I think they're going to just call that the end of the quarter. Yep, that's going to be the end of the quarter. So after one here at North Decatur, it's 22-10 in favor of Edinburgh. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Charger Basketball here on WTRE Sports.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
We are back here at North Decatur High School where the Chargers starting out a little slow here, and the Lancers played very well that first quarter, Coach. They jumped on us for 22 points here in the first quarter. Kind of makes me have flashbacks about this past Tuesday when our Lady Chargers played Eastern Hancock here, and they put 24 on the board in the first quarter. So we're going to have to figure out some things defensively and also get a little better pace on our offensive end too.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach isn't happy with just 10. Here's Maurer with the basketball as the Chargers open up the second quarter. Here's a good high-low action inside. Yeah, Parmer for 2.
Really good. Get the ball to Owen Eldridge inside there, and he just dumped it down to Parmer for an easy bucket. So
Chargers open up second quarter with a nice 2-point bucket. Here comes Edinburgh the other way. Smith up top.
And our second quarter sponsor, Decatur County Memorial Hospital.
Totten with the ball. Swings it across. Laundry here in front of the Charger bench. Skip pass to Smith. Totten with a shot fake. He drives right. Picks up his dribble, and the Lancers take it back up. Here's a little pick and roll action. Whoa, 1 foot off of 1 foot. That was Berkman. Rennekamp gets the rebound, or gets the ball up for the Chargers. Little shimmy and shake, gives it off. Maurer deep three is up and good! Maurer connects for 3. Chargers cut the lead to 7. 5-0 run to start the second. Here comes Totten with it across the timeline, guarded by Rennekamp. Again, Totten coming off the ball screen, and he's tripped by Rennekamp.
Yeah, just wasn't any big deal, but they got the feet tangled up, and Owen's going to get that foul.
It's just the first on Owen. And I think Totten got some skid marks there on his shin on the way down.
Tough fall. The Lancer ball under the baseline of their own basket.
Here's Laundry in the corner. Dribbles it left, kicks it up top. Over to Smith. Laundry, another one of those players, Coach. We know Totten's going to get the ball a lot. Laundry's had it quite a bit, too. Here's a shot inside. Berkman, no good. Tipped right into the hands of the Lancers. Another shot's no good by Smith. Ball goes out of bounds, and it finally goes back to the Chargers.
Yeah, that was a nice tip by Berkman there to kind of keep that alive for the Lancers and give another opportunity there.
Chargers bring it up.
22-15 Chargers.
Mason
Lancers, excuse me.
Morris back into the game. He cuts to the corner. Rennekamp swings it over to Maurer. Eldridge in the corner. Back up top. Little follow action. 3 from Maurer short, and Odell was about 2 feet out of bounds when he caught it. Another substitution, Coach. That's
Whitaker coming back in the ball game. He's got 1 foul, looks like. Seeger's the only one that's got a couple fouls. So
Totten brings it across for the Edinburgh Lancers. Get their offense set up. Laundry back to Totten. Bad pass. Gets corralled there by Laundry.
You know, one of the things I notice about Edinburgh, Coach, is they cut hard, which is something that's often overlooked.
Whitaker, might have drug his foot. There's a steal from Morris into the hands of Odell. Logan the other way, little shot up, no good. And it's right into the hands of Whitaker as he brings it across. Totten now, drive in the lane. Can't find anybody to pass it to. Smith lines up one, deep 2, it's good. Foot was on the line. Edinburgh pushes the lead back to 9, 24-15. Rennekamp comes off the Eldridge screen, kicks it over to Maurer on the left wing, back to Rennekamp up top. Odell thought about a 3, gives it off inside. Eldridge, and it was stolen almost for a moment, but they're going to knock.
I think it's going to be on Totten.
Totten.
That's his first. First foul for the team for the quarter.
Chargers with the inbound. Pass in the corner. Odell lines up a 3 from the corner. He hits it! Triple time from Odell. And the Chargers now within 6, 24-18.
By the way, anyone listening out there, we don't have a 3-point sponsor. It'd be a great way to promote your business by being a 3-point sponsor.
Totten step back 3 is good. He answers it right away.
That young man is playing very, very well. He has 15 already.
Not a lot of size, but he sure makes some plays.
Yeah, 5'7".
Here's Rennekamp. Up top with it, comes off the screen from Eldridge. Stops, passes it off. Eldridge inside, he puts it up, no good. Short, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled. Sticks with the play, and he's going to get an opportunity to get the Chargers the ball back. They call that on 32?
Yeah, that's Whitaker. That's his second. So 2 on Whitaker, 2 on Seegers.
That brings Berkman back into the game. Chargers to inbound. Hey, that looks like green, Coach.
Yeah, it did.
Ball goes out of bounds. Off of Smith. Coach Metz is watching our games. No. I think I stole that one from Kentucky. John Calipari days. Rennekamp between the circles. Gives it off. Odell on the right wing. Back to Rennekamp. Chargers running some offense here. Dribbles it. There's Maurer. Lines up a 3. It's short. Rebound goes to the Lancers. Odell was down there, couldn't handle it, goes back to Edinburgh. 27-18, Chargers trail by 9 with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Totten brings it across. Laundry on the right wing. Screen inside. Ball kicked back out. Totten dribbles it left, spins to his right. And he got a shot fake drive, put up, no good by Seegers, and the Chargers get it back.
Nice drive there by Seegers, but just didn't go.
Maurer gives it off. Rennekamp. Ball swung around. Odell lines up a deep three. It's good! Triple time from Odell.
That's his third three of the ball game. Cuts the lead to 6.
And the Chargers need to get a stop here. 6-point game. Totten in the lane. Dribbles it. I think I'm going to say that a lot tonight, Coach.
Yeah.
Laundry shots blocked.
Nice block.
Morris comes up with it and he's fouled.
Yeah.
Great defensive effort by Morris, and the Chargers will get the ball back.
That's Whitaker's third foul, too.
That's who'd they call that on?
21, Whitaker.
That's Seegers.
Oh, excuse me, Seegers.
But it is his third. You had that right, Coach.
Yes.
6-point game. Chargers haven't been, I don't think, within 6 for a while here. Maurer, skip pass. And if they're going to play this zone, there's going to be some shot opportunities from the outside. Chargers are going to have to take advantage if they don't work in the high-low game here.
We're kind of getting them spread out a little bit because we've shot some perimeter shots.
Maurer, his shot's no good. Ball's tipped around. He gets it back. Ball was tipped out by Eldridge into the hands of Rennekamp. Work inside. Inside out here. Ball tipped away and stolen by Smith. Here come the Lancers the other way. Here's a pull-up three, no good. And Totten can't get it. Ball's tipped, and it should go to the Chargers. I thought Smith tipped it out of his hands, but officials are going to get together. Yep, it's going to stay with the Chargers. I thought it was pretty clear, Coach.
Looks like we got a full timeout here. I think called probably by the Lancers, but yeah, it's going to be Charger basketball. But full timeout, so we'll take a sponsor break.
There's some great deals on tires going on at Walters Tire. Right now, get $200 off in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. During the month of November, get an additional $75 off for a total of $275 in savings from Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg at 220 West Main. Phone 812-663-7551.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School, where we have 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Chargers trailing 27-21 to the Lancers. And again, we apologize to people who maybe tuned in early to listen to our pregame, and we were having some sound issues. We got a cord changed out, and hopefully everything is okay now. But
we'll just tell you, it was a heck of a pregame show. You guys missed a great one. We had a great interview with Coach, but well, you know, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, Coach.
Yep, that's exactly right. But got a good ball game unfolding right here.
Here's Rennekamp with the ball up top, swings it over to Odell. You can tell Edinburgh starting to intensify that pressure a little bit. Here's Odell, gives it around the top. Rennekamp dribbles. Odell lines up a corner three. He hits it again. He's on fire.
Yep.
Chargers with another triple.
Yeah, that's his has his fourth of the game.
Here's Laundry with it, guarded tightly by Palmer. Comes off the screen from Berkman. Should have got called for a moving screen. Didn't get it, and he misses the shot. Ball tipped around. Hot potatoes it out of bounds. Goes to the Chargers.
Yeah, we were fortunate there. They got that offensive rebound and just wasn't able to come up with it.
Rennekamp brings it across. The Chargers set up in the offense. This is as close as it's been for a while, Coach. 27-24. Chargers trail by 3. Rennekamp with it between the circles, gives it off to Odell. Back to Rennekamp up top. Here's a shot in the lane. Little high-low game with Maurer. Can't make the shot. Totten the other way. Here's a shot, or excuse me, a pass outside. Smith.
Really good job, Owen Eldridge there, stopping Totten's drive.
Ooh, awkward three goes in by, that's Burton. plays a significant amount of JV minutes for the Lancers, and it's going to be back to a 6-point game. Palmer inside, high-low action. Shot fake no good, and the shot went up. He got another offensive board, and he goes out of bounds on the attempt to save it. Under a minute to go, Coach.
Yeah, we've missed a couple of point-blank ones there. Maurer missed one, and Eldridge missed one. Eldridge was kind of tough because he was contested by a couple people, but you got to make those.
45 seconds to go. Totten with the ball, and we got an offensive foul. Looked like a moving screen.
I don't know if that was on.
Oh, no, they're going to call Totten with the push-off.
His second
That's
foul.
his second.
14 fouls, so the charge will be in a bonus after this.
And it's going to give opportunity for the Chargers to cut this 6-point lead maybe in half. Or to 4 at least. Odell inside, Eldridge, shot fake. Finally puts it up, too strong. Rebound out of there by Berkman. Here they come the other way, the Lancers, with 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Smith with it. He's going to be content with holding it for one. Totten with it near the center court. Guarded by Rennekamp. 12 seconds to go, second quarter. Here's a screen, he comes off of it. Step back shots in the lane. It's up off the glass, no good. There's 4 seconds still. Maurer coming back with it. He pulls up for 3, short. So an entertaining game so far. After 2 quarters of play, the Chargers trail by the score of 30-24. We'll be back after a few timeouts, bring you those halftime stats. You're listening to Charger Basketball here on WTRE.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Welcome back here to North Decatur High School at the half. It's the Edinburgh Lancers 30 and the North Decatur Chargers 24. This is the Stones halftime report. Stones Farm Service. Halftime of tonight's game brought to you by Stones Farm Service, your Kubota dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stones Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. And we want to thank Stones and all of our sponsors. You know, I do want to make a note that Malone Staffing was our first quarter sponsor. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, our second quarter sponsor. That pregame show was sponsored by Hillbilly Corner that you guys all missed because we had technical difficulties with the cord. But nonetheless, we want to thank Hillbilly Corner there. Points in the Paint tonight are sponsored by Schuyler Brothers. And Schuyler Brothers, your Benjamin Moore paint dealer in Greensburg, now present Points in the Paint.
We've had a couple opportunities there. We just couldn't convert.
And plenty of free throws to talk about by Right Auto. And Coach, you know, kind of entertaining game. Chargers got down a few and cut it back to 3, I know, at one point, and it's a 6-point game here at the half.
Yeah, just kind of looking and analyzing things a little bit, some things maybe that Coach Metz is addressing or whatever. Against their zone, they're pretty active outside. They've got it spread out a lot. Owen Rennecamp's done a nice job of penetrating a gap at the top and creating some shot opportunities, and we've gotten the ball to Logan Odell in the corner, but I'd still like to see us attack that high post with a pass and a dump down like we did from Owen Eldridge to Cooper Palmer there early. If we could get Brady down there in that low post and get him to seal somebody off, we could really dump it down there, I think, and do some damage. The other thing is we've got to get a little scoring from Owen Rennekamp. He hasn't even looked. I don't think he's taken a shot yet, but he's doing a good job of handling the ball and he's getting in the lane. But he's really got to work hard at maybe looking for a shot opportunity, and not necessarily a three, but get to that free throw line and shoot that little 15-foot pull-up. As far as the defensive end of the floor, I thought we did a much better job that second quarter. We only gave up 10 points and actually outscored them 14-10 there. But we've just got to locate people and not give them second chance opportunities. And you got to obviously know where Totten's at. I'll go through the scoring real quick here, Coach. In the first half for Edinburgh, Totten has 3 threes, 2 twos, and is 2 for 2 at the line for 15 first half points. Smith, number 12, has a 2-point field goal. Whitaker, number 32, has a 3. Laundry hit a 3 and a 2, both in the first quarter for 5 points. And then Berkman has come off the bench to have a couple buckets for his 4. And then Burton has a 3 as well off the bench. For the Chargers, as I mentioned, Owen Eldridge has a bucket in the first quarter for 2 points. Logan Odell has 4 threes and a 2 for 14 of the Chargers' 20 points. Brady Maurer has a 3 and a couple of free throws for 5. Xander Jones was 0 for 2 at the free throw line. And Cooper Palmer has a field goal and was 1 for 4 at the free throw line for 3 points, for a total of 24 for the Chargers. So Chargers didn't have any foul trouble there at all. I think they only committed 2 fouls the whole half, according to what I had. And again, this is unofficial for the Lancers. Totten has 2 fouls. Seegers has 3. Whitaker 2 for them. So that's a little bit about the stats.
Well, we had some halftime entertainment. Looked like cheerleading squad did their routine. So they're going to get some things cleaned up, and we've got the sky shot going on here. Did I hear $250 for?
I did not hear it.
I think he's got an opportunity here. Do you want to shine that way, Jaden, and see makes a $250 shot? Oh, boy. Oh, he just went off the side of the rim. And I figured with the Purdue shirt on, he might make that. Oh, he gets a 3. That's
He might have been just a little across the line, but we don't care.
He's wearing a Purdue shirt. It's okay.
There you go.
I think he got $100.
Looks like Principal Messer's handing out the bucks to him.
$40,
so
yeah.
He's going to head straight for the concession stand, probably.
That's right. You won't see him the rest of the night.
That's right. Well, the Lancers are back out on the floor, and the Chargers, we got about 3 minutes to go before the end of the halftime show, which is sponsored by Stones, I might mention. If I can find it here. Yes, halftime of tonight's game brought your way by Stone's Farm Service, your Kubota dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stone's Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. So yeah, Coach, we've got to kind of figure some things out a little bit on both ends of the floor. I know Lancers kind of came out and just kind of punched us in the nose, as they say, and got off to a good start with 22 points in that first quarter.
Yeah, so 22 points in the first, and then we held them to, what, 8?
Yes,
8 in the second. So Charger defense picking it up a little bit, and I think Edinburgh came out pretty hot from beyond the arc. But nonetheless, Chargers trail by 6 here, and I think, Coach, maybe take a one or two more timeouts, get our sponsors in here, and wrap up our Stones Farm Service halftime show. We'll be right back. You're listening to Charger Basketball here on WTRE.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Through the month of November, the crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. New 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses, and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony D. Loretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg. There's some great deals on tires going on at Walters Tire. Right now, get $200 off in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. During the month of November, get an additional $75 off for a total of $275 in savings. From Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg at 220 West Main, phone 812-663-7551.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School, where we're almost ready to start our second half with Napoleon State Bank as our sponsor. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, Westridge Parkway, and Westport. And again, we want to thank Stones for sponsoring our halftime show. Stones Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that can't be beat. Strong, stable, still Stones on East Main Street in Greensburg.
Looks like it's going to be Edinburgh ball to start the third quarter. They're working on the left side of your screen if you're viewing it at home. Chargers obviously in front of their bench here in the second half. Whitaker to inbound. Trying to find somebody, finally does. That's Seegers who's in the game. Totten with the ball up top, gives it over to Laundrie. Smith. Back to Totten, guarded by Rennekamp. It'll be an interesting matchup to see here in the second half, Coach, with Rennekamp and Totten.
Yeah.
Totten dribbles it right, kicks it off. Seegers. He's playing with 3 fouls. His shot's no good. Rebounded by Odell.
Good defense there by Owen Eldridge. He just didn't try to block it. He just went straight up and made Seegers shoot over him.
Odell, left corner, gives it off. Eldridge drives it baseline. Good shot, faking up and under is no good. And rebounded by Edinburgh. Here they come the other way. Pass and transition.
Did a nice job of getting a hand up. And,
three is good by Totten.
Transition by Totten.
And the lead goes to 9, 33-24. Here's Morris, right corner, gives it off. Rennekamp in the lane. Shot fake, puts it up, can't get it to go. Eldridge offensive board, he throws it up short. Rebounded out of there by Laundrie. Here's a pass ahead. Smith puts it up off the glass, it's no good. Rebounded by, and we got a foul. Coach wants interference.
He was talking about goaltending, I think, but I didn't see any goaltend there.
I don't know if the official was even looking at the basket.
Foul was on number 12, that's Smith, that's his first foul.
So Chargers with the ball, trailing by 9.
Yeah, we've been hurt. We were lucky that we didn't give up a bucket there. We're just not getting back defensively.
Rennekamp between the circles, gives it over in the left corner, left wing rather. My corners and wings have been mixed match. We got a kick ball. Whitaker.
Well, I still wish we would attack that high post, but we don't have anybody cutting. I think that's what Coach Metz just said on the sideline there. We've got to flash into that high post, and we're not doing that right now.
There's a pass inside. Mauer's shot's no good. And finally brought up by Whitaker, or Laundry rather. And now Totten's with it. That had to have been 7 or 8 seconds. Totten with it, in the lane, pulls up, puts him in jail, and scores.
Nice job there by Totten.
He's a
really nice little player. Smart.
Chargers with the ball. Really need a conversion here on.
Right there, Cooper Palmer made a nice cut in there, but we didn't get him the ball.
Morris on the drive is fouled by Smith, I think. Picks up his second foul.
It's his second foul for the team in the half. Forgot to mention too, Coach, that pretty well played first half. I just had both teams for 5 turnovers apiece.
And those were probably early.
Yeah, I did. There wasn't many in the second quarter.
Rennekamp up top. Palmer back to Rennekamp. Rennekamp lines up a 3. He hits it.
There we go.
There you go, Coach.
Nice 3 there by Owen Rennekamp. Cut the lead to 8.
Rennekamp now on defense against Totten. Laundry on the right wing. High outside, dribbles it, and we're going to foul on Odell. Hand check out top.
That's Logan Odell's first foul of the evening. First on the Chargers for the quarter. 35-27 here in our Napoleon State Bank third quarter. Lancers on top.
Totten inbound it. He gives it up, then gets it back. Laundry in the corner. Dribbles it. Baseline, now back to the middle. Guarded by Morris. He throws up a wild shot. It's no good. And Palmer gets the rebound. He brings it up in transition. Pushing the issue for the Chargers. Mauer, he lines up a deep 3. It's good from Sandusky.
That was great that Brady hit that, but the person that created that was Cooper Palmer by pushing the ball up the floor. And then just kicking it right back to.
5-point game. Chargers just got to try to get over the hump here. Totten comes off the ball screen. Guarded tightly by Rennekamp. Picks up his dribble. Gives it off to Berkman. Now Laundry with it. Up top. Smith, right wing. Dribbles it. Right then left. Almost lost his balance. Berkman now up top. Edinburgh's being a little more patient now. Here's a drive in the lane, cut off by Morris. Berkman up top. Now Smith. Totten. Shot fake. Comes off the screen. Oh, lowered his shoulder. He steps back. Jump shot short. Rebounded by Mauer. Chargers with another opportunity to cut into the lead. Trailing by 5. 4 minutes to go. Odell lines up a corner 3. It's no good. Rebounded. We got a foul. Got a hold against the Lancers. They're going to call that one on Totten. Is that his third, Coach?
That is his third, yeah.
So we'll see how aggressive he's going to be on defense. Chargers trail by 5. Here's the inbound play. Rennekamp, shot fake. 15-foot jump shot's good.
There we go. That's what we got to have right there. That'll create a lot of opportunities for him and the rest of the team.
Chargers now just trail by 3. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Napoleon State Bank third quarter. Totten with the ball, gives it off to Laundry. Here's a little back cut action.
Nice pass there by Laundry, but we didn't do a very good job of communicating on that ball screen.
Edinburgh hits the slip. Here's Chargers the other way. Palmer in the lane, kicks it over to Rennekamp. Mauer lines up another 3. It's way short. Rebounded by Eldridge.
Good rebound there by Eldridge.
Thought about the shot. I thought he was going to put it, but he gives it to Odell, who puts it in the lane. We got a foul and a bucket. Odell drove it baseline, and we got a technical foul. That's the second one Rusty's handed out tonight. That is Rusty, isn't it?
Yes, foul was on 44 Berkman. It's his first, and if the technical foul was on him, that's 2 personals. So Odell will go to the free throw line to make it an and one, and then we'll get.
So is he going to keep Odell as the free throw shooter? He's going to put Rennekamp.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Odell puts up one, and he missed it. I might switch him out. Yep, he's going to put Maurer in there. So Chargers trail by 3, 37-34. We had an and one. The basket was good. Missed the first free throw. So now we're shooting the technical foul shots. And Maurer makes the first one. There's a technical after the and one call.
And the Chargers will keep possession of the ball.
This could be a big possession. That's 4 points already, Coach.
Yeah, have had a chance, and we missed a free throw there. It could have been 5, and now possibly 8. It's going to be 7, but looks like the Lancers are going to call a full timeout. So we'll take a sponsor break and be right back with Charger basketball here on WTRE.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School. We have a one-point ball game here in our Napoleon State Bank third quarter. 37-36 Lancers. It'll be Charger ball on the side opposite your view.
Rennekamp brings it across for the Chargers, trailing by a point here. He gives it off. Eldridge, left corner. Gives it off. Palmer inside, little jump shot. Got it! Chargers take the lead.
Nice little set there by Coach Metz out of the timeout. So that might be the first lead the Chargers have had.
I was going to say, Coach, it's 38-37. Chargers by 1. Here's Laundry in the lane.
Nice
shot fake. Totten with it. Dribbles it to his left. Spins. Tries to find Smith in the corner. Does. It's a shot fake drive. Can't get the bucket to go down. It was tipped out of bounds. Eldridge.
Yeah, what I don't like there, we're flying out at shooters, you know. I know they've hit some perimeter shots, but boy, you'd rather take your chances with that three than.
Here's the inbound.
That looked like paint, Coach.
Yeah. Here is Laundry. Totten in the corner. Again, I think Rennekamp's done a much better job here in the second half on him defensively.
Yes.
Here's a wide open three, lined up and scored.
Yeah,
that was Laundry.
He can hit those. Coach Metz said in the pregame he's probably their best three-point shooter. 40-38 Lancers.
Rennekamp brings it the other way for North. Here's a pass, drip pass in the corner. Three is good by Odell. The Chargers go back in front, 41-40. Totten the other way. Gives it off to Laundry. Way up top. Here's Totten. Top of the key, dribbles it right, off the screen, picks up his dribble, gets it back out. Laundry gonna call a set here. Sets up his man, comes off the high ball screen, kicks it over, pass, crackback passes. Whoa, geez, wild shot. Ball's tipped around, and it stays with Edinburgh.
Yeah, we should have gotten that defensive rebound there. There we are. We just got to move our feet.
And we got a foul.
Good drive there by Seegers, and created a foul where we were just flying out. We're just not under control sometimes when we're closing out shooters.
Foul was on Maurer, just his first. Chargers' second foul here in the third quarter. And that is Seegers going to the line. Shots up, no good. The old toilet bowl spun around and out. Odell's going to take a seat. 90 seconds to go here, third quarter. Seegers sees the pass.
Looks like Sam Crowell, freshman Sam Crowell checked into the ball game here. So
Second shot is good. We're tied up, 41 apiece.
Good experience for him.
Rennekamp, guarded by Totten. He's at the center circle. Chargers controlling the basketball in a tie game. Pass inside, and Seegers did a good job of getting around there.
Yeah.
Chargers will maintain the possession in front of their bench. There's a lob pass. Eldridge inside. Spin move to his left. He's fouled and can't get the bucket to go.
Owen's had a tough time tonight converting those points in the paint, but he'll go to the line to shoot a couple of by right auto free throws here.
Chargers and Lancers tied at 41. We're in the third quarter. And the first one's good. 42-41. You know, we haven't, Coach, seen any pressure to this point.
Yeah.
Wonder how long that's going to last.
Yeah, I don't know.
Neither team has really pressed on any occasion. Rennekamp is going to apply a little backcourt pressure.
43-41 Chargers. 1:12 to go here in our Napoleon State Bank third quarter.
Totten with it, dribbles it right, gets his feet set, pops, shot's no good, and we got a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, we could kind of see that from our angle here. I think Crowell had the inside position, and Seegers kind of pushed him.
That's his fourth personal.
That is 4 on Seegers.
And we're going to shoot
and
the other end.
Be the bonus, so Sam Crowell's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple free throws here. I think he's having an opportunity to make his first varsity points.
And I know that Edinburgh faithful kind of disgruntled about that one, Coach, but I thought he displaced him. I mean, that's a pretty easy call.
Looks like Xander Jones ready to check in for the Chargers.
Crowell shots up and no good.
Right off the front, rolls around, so have a chance to make the second by right auto free throw.
Push the lead to 4 if he makes it. Chargers up by 2. Second one's up and good. Chargers with their largest lead of the game, 44-41. Here comes Totten. Across the timeline, they're going to set up a play. We're under a minute to go here in the third. Berkman gives it off. Laundry top the key 3. It's no good. Offensive board. Here's Whitaker's shot up and in.
We've got to claim those defensive rebounds.
40 seconds to go. Rennekamp brings it across the timeline. Comes off the screen from Eldridge. Here's Palmer in the corner, gives it off. Crowell up top. Rennekamp on the outside, and we got a foul.
They'll call an illegal screen on Jones. Moving screen or something.
And they've got their eyes on Zahner. He's got to be careful.
Yeah.
So the foul gives the Lancers the opportunity to take the lead here. 28.9 to go. And 28 seconds to play in the third. Probably just going to get one play here.
Yeah, I would guess that they'll
Chargers do have a foul to give. There's 3 team fouls in the quarter, and there it is.
With his hand.
So that's 4th team foul. Now the Chargers have no more to give. 18.6. Looks like Morris is going to check back in.
Second foul on Owen Rennekamp. Looks like Coach is going to give him a little break here. Put Morris, maybe a little bigger guy, on Totten.
15 seconds to go. Chargers by 1 here in the third quarter. 44-43. Totten gives it up. Bet he's going to get it back in the corner. Here's Whitaker, or Laundry rather. Whitaker gets it for 3. It's short. Eldridge with a rebound, and it was fought for. Yeah, Berkman had the offensive rebound. And
fortunate that they didn't get a putback there, so.
Came up empty-handed. So after 3 quarters of play, we got an old-fashioned Donnybrook on our hands. It's 44-43, Chargers by 1. We'll be back in a moment here on WTRE Sports.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Through the month of November, the crew at Acres have special deals, extra incentives, and rebates too on all new vehicles on the lot. new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees, Compasses and Wranglers, 2025 Dodge Durangos, new Chrysler Pacificas, and new 2025 Ram pickups. And the savings include all the remaining new 2024 inventory as well. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood during the Black Friday sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School. We enter our fourth quarter. And Russ Hubler Ford was our fourth quarter sponsor here, offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. That's Russ Hubler Ford on North Lincoln Street in Greensburg.
Well, there are no smiles on the Edinburgh side after that third quarter.
Yeah, the Chargers, good quarter for us. We outscored them 19-12. Officials are talking about something. I'm not sure what the holdup is. It looks like it's Lancer ball to start the fourth quarter here. Well, I didn't remember any jump balls there, and I thought they had it to start the third, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think I don't remember jump ball.
Well, I guess they are giving it to the Chargers.
Yep. I don't know how you can argue that.
No.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Anyway, Chargers take the ball possession here in the first of the fourth quarter, leading by 1. Odell with it in the right wing, gives it off. Rennekamp comes off the screen, dribbles it right then left. Odell lines up, corner three, no good. Rebounded, tipped into the hands of Whitaker, and we got a foul on Maurer.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't take long. 20 seconds, fourth quarter.
That's Maurer's second foul, first team foul.
So the Chargers on defense here with 1 point lead. Totten brings it across for the Lancers. Pass it off, Berkman. Here's a step back three. It's no good by, that was, whoa. Is that a foul?
Got to call that on Rennekamp, I think,
my.
for backing underneath Berkman.
Yeah, that is a foul on Rennekamp.
Yeah, probably the right call.
For blocking out.
That's Rennekamp's third foul.
Got to stay out of foul trouble here. Still a lot of time left. 7:28, fourth quarter. We just started the fourth. Oh, nice fake handoff, and he missed the layup. Beautiful move by Berkman, and couldn't convert. Chargers still up 1. Here comes Eldridge. He's in the corner. Gives it off to Maurer on the wing. Rennekamp between the circles. Dribbles it right. Palmer in the corner trying to find Maurer. Maurer wants it.
I don't know why we didn't give it back down there to him a little sooner.
Pass back in the corner is, in and out.
In and out by Palmer. Good looking shot, though. Like
Totten brings
Coach
it
Bird's
across.
trying to get the Lancers to push the ball a little quicker.
Whitaker passes to Smith, lines up a three, and it's no good. And Eldridge with a rebound. Chargers still up 1, 44-43. Rennekamp in the lane. He puts it up. Nice drive. The harm and the foul. And the hoop. Opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play, and that's on number 4.
I think it was on 44.
44.
Yep, that was
Berkman.
That's his third.
I was going to say, if that was on Totten, then that's big development. That would have been his 4th, but it is on Berkman. So Rennekamp's shot is up and rattles out. Chargers lead 46-43. 6.5 to go in the game. Laundrie gives it off to Whitaker, left wing. Totten up top. Fakes it right, dribbles left, kicks out in the corner. Shot's no good by Whitaker, and Maurer gets the rebound. Back come the Chargers. Transition. Maurer wanted the shot.
Coach Metz calling out 3, which must be some kind of a set.
Palmer. Maurer. Shot's blocked in the lane by Whitaker. Kicks it up, Totten. Boy, he's got a quick first step.
Yes, he does.
And we've got
a blocking foul
on Rennekamp.
That's his 4th. That's
with 6 minutes to go. Where do we go for ball handling?
Well, that's one of those things that might be a little struggle for us. I'm sure Palmer, if they take Rennekamp out, I'm sure Palmer's going to have to handle the ball some.
Edinburgh to inbound. Totten gives it off. Berkman's up top with it. Whitaker He's got a big head of hair, Coach. Here's Smith. Really, him and Berkman do. Be an expensive detergent bill, shampoo bill. Totten up top. Lancers being deliberate with the offense. Berkman. Whitaker, corner three. It's no good. Rattles in and out. Chargers going the other way.
Have a chance to take a...
Eldridge in transition, puts it up and in, and we got timeout.
Nice job there of pushing the ball up the floor. Looks like he's going to put Mason Morris back in probably for Rennekamp in. Rennekamp did a nice job advancing the ball up the pass, and Owen Eldridge just took it right to the hoop and scored. So pushes the Chargers up to a...
this is their largest lead.
Two possession lead now.
48-43.
A lot of time left, though, here in our Russ Huber Ford fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Chargers feel good about being up 5, but it's also, you got your, starting point guard in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to step up, Coach.
I would guess that they're probably going to start, whenever they get the opportunity to rotate Owen Rennekamp back in on offense and rotate somebody else back in on defense. So it's like Mason Morris is probably going to get the defensive assignment, but then we'll see who handles the ball out front. My guess would be Parmer or possibly Odell, but we'll see.
So after the timeout, Edinburgh with the basketball. Totten brings it up. Chargers in the man-to-man. Morris is on Totten. Up top. He gives it up, gets it back. Here's the lob play. They scouted it perfect.
Yeah.
Here come the Chargers the other way.
Saw that one coming. That was a good call by the...
Maurer lines up a deep three. It's no good. Morris can't come up with it. Totten the other way, quickly in transition. Whitaker with the jump shot. It's way short. Rebounded out of there by Eldridge. And now, Coach, you've got psychic mind here. Parmer brings it up top.
I don't know about psychic, but it's just a matter of process of elimination there.
And Morris can't handle it out of bounds. Kind of a tough pass to handle.
Hurts. Both teams, I don't have, and I probably missed one, but I don't have a single turnover for Edinburgh this second half. That's only the Chargers' second one. I've only got 7 for the game for the Chargers and 5 for Edinburgh.
Totten with the ball. Guarded up top. Comes off the ball screen. He attacks it in the lane. That ball is going to be out of bounds off Edinburgh. Looked like he must have kicked it with his foot.
Just as I speak there, and I thought Mason Morris did a really good job there of moving his feet and staying in front of Totten.
4.5 to go in the game.
Sometimes
5-point game.
That bigger body, longer body on there causes a player to think a little different.
Morris gives it off. They double down on Maurer, who puts it up. Tough shot, and he's fouled. They got him on the hand. The Boo Birds are out.
Yep.
Maurer's going to go to the line. They're going to call that one on 32.
Yeah, that'd be on Whitaker. That's his 4th.
4 on him.
That's 3, I guess.
4.
It is 4.
Yeah, 4 on him. That is a 3rd team foul. No, I'm sorry. That's 2nd team foul. He's looking at our side. Shot's good by Maurer.
First.
Chargers extend. This is the largest lead of the game, 6. 49-43. Opportunity to push this one to a 7-point game. It's up and good. 50-43.
Yeah, we just got
4 minutes to go.
Continue to get stops on the defensive end now.
Totten brings it across, gives it off. Up top, here's a 3-pointer by Laundrie. It rattles in and bounces back in. Boy, talk about shooter's roll. That thing hit about every piece of the iron. Here's a corner pass to Odell. He lines up a 3, and he is unconscious from 3. He connects Odell on another triple, and the Chargers are up by 7. Trading baskets here. Here's a nice cut in the lane. It's missed. Missed by the Lancers. Eldridge now the other way. He spins, puts up the shot. It's no good, and we got a foul. Oh, boy, that'll hurt your tailbone.
Yeah, that's on. That's going to be on Totten. That'll be his 4th.
Oh, my goodness. That did not sound good. You could hear that one from here. Had a block-out foul, if you want to call it that. Basically got underneath him, and Morris hit your tailbone about as hard as you could.
Lancers have a couple of players in there that are carrying 4 fouls now.
A lot of time left, 3.5 to go. Rennekamp, here's a pass inside to Moore. Oh, that's a push off. Mauer's shot's no good. He got away with one there, Coach.
Yeah.
And here come the Lancers the other way. Laundry, corner, Totten 3. It's no good. Mauer with the rebound. Here comes Palmer the other way in transition. He gives a pass off. It's tipped around and stolen. We've got 2 guys with it, and they call a traveling violation. There was no Charger even in the area, so I don't know why they're getting too excited. They ran into each other. Chargers with the ball, in front of their bench. 7-point lead. 3 minutes to go in the game. Oh, pass underneath, up and in.
Nice set out of bounds play there.
Eldridge for 2.
Sometimes simple is better.
55-46. Edinburgh the other way. That ball's tipped around. Totten with the ball up top. Smith in the corner. Pass inside. Kick back out. Lines up a 3. No good. Offensive board by Whitaker, and it's taken out of there, taken out of his hands by Eldridge. Here's a pass way ahead. Couldn't be handled. Oh, but it's saved right into the hands of Morris.
There you go.
Morris.
Living right.
Odell saved that one into Morris's hands, and the Chargers extend it to 11.
Chargers are living right there. Good heads-up play there by Odell.
57-46. That ball's on the floor again. Eldridge takes it the other way. He's got 3 guys behind him, and he's fouled. Shot's no good, but he'll go to the line.
So all of a sudden I said the Lancers didn't have many turnovers. They've had 3 turnovers here in the last 5 or 6 possessions. So that's helping.
Eldridge at the line, puts it up, got it to go. 58-46. We got a 12-point game, and Coach wants a timeout.
You know, knock on wood, the Chargers have held the Lancers to 1 field goal so far this quarter. The 3 they hit a while ago was the only field goal they've had. While the Chargers have kind of opened things up with transition. Looks like Owen Rennekamp's going to check back in the ball game. Sure to give the Chargers a little ball handling, and Chargers will be in the bonus the rest of the way as well.
He does have 4 fouls, but 2 minutes to go. It's kind of that time, Coach, where you just kind of roll the dice.
Yeah. I don't know whether, thought maybe he might, but thought maybe he might leave Mason Morris in there, because Mason really gave us a little boost with a couple pretty good defensive plays, as well as getting that bucket there off that save by Odell.
Coach, did you mention the JV score?
I did not. Our JVs came out on top tonight, 53-15. So that pushes them to 3-1 for the year. Lone loss being the opener at Greensburg. Eldridge nails the second one to put the Chargers up 13.
59-46. Totten rolls the ball up, finally picks it up. Chargers by 13 with 2 to go.
This is interesting. We got maybe they're in a little zone here.
Oh, stolen away. Rennekamp the other way. He puts it up off the back iron. No good. Mauer can't get the rebound. Here comes Totten the other way. They're quickly moving it into the front court. Here's a drive. Step back. Smith. Laundry inside. Shots up and good, and a foul.
Yeah, well, we don't want to. I mean, you got to pick your battles, as we often talk about. You don't want to stop the clock here. And that's when you foul, that does that.
Eldridge picks up just his first on the night. Opportunity to cut this lead to 10. We'll see if they call a timeout, get any pressure. They don't. Bring it across. 1:45 to play in the game. Chargers by 10. 59-49.
They're going to be in a little half-court trap here.
Rennekamp. Guarded up top. Oh, they got push. Oh, got a timeout.
Like Coach Metz had to call a timeout here to kind of bail us out of that. But we've got 1:35 to go here in our ball game, here in our Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter. We'll take a sponsor break and be right back with the last 1:35.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School. Got the Chargers with a 10-point lead. I'm sure the Lancers are going to set up some kind of a press or maybe their half-court trap. We just got to remember that they're going to come after you hard. You got to play with some toughness and some authority to not get the ball knocked loose, and understand that you're probably going to be going to the free throw line. We'll just make some free throws down the stretch here and put this one away.
95 seconds to go here in the game. Chargers by 10 will be shooting free throws on each end.
Looks like the Lancers are going to be man-to-man.
Rennekamp with it. Up top in the backcourt. Now brings it across the timeline, gives it over to Palmer. Here's a pass up top. Chargers trying to kill some clock here. Working the ball. Rennekamp in the lane, puts it up and scores.
Nice heady play there by Owen.
Back come the Lancers, trailing by 12. Here's a deep three. It's no good by Totten. And here's a transition basket opportunity the other way. It's good.
Yeah, a little leak out there by Odell.
Neither team really wanting to play a whole lot of defense now. We got a foul on Odell.
Odell needs to move his feet a little bit there. And
he had help behind him.
Yep. This is one of those that if you give up a three, you give up a three.
Chargers by 14, under a minute to go. Smith to the line. Left-handed shooter puts it up and scores. Chargers with Odell going to the bench. Who is that checked in? Is that Crow?
Yeah, Sam Crowell just checked in the game. Good
There's
rebound there by Owen Eldridge.
And
looks like they're going to foul Rennekamp.
That's on Laundry. And they're going to extend this thing as much as they can. Both teams with now 5 fouls at least.
Rennekamp will go to the line to shoot a couple of by-right auto free throws.
And coach, this fourth quarter, really, it's the Schuyler brothers' points in the paint for the Chargers that have really helped extend this, extend the lead. Free throw first was good. First of 2 for Rennekamp. Chargers lead 64-50. Second one up and rattles out. Here comes Edinburgh. 50 seconds to go here in the game. Here's a pass to Totten in the lane. Step back three is up. It's no good. Rebounded Smith. He puts it up, missed a layup, and we've got a jump ball situation. Crowell and Smith got tied up, and it's going to stay here with the Lancers.
Yep. At this point, you don't want to commit fouls. Just let them shoot what they're going to shoot.
Totten with it in the corner. He puts up a three. It's no good. Tipped around right into the hands of Whitaker, and he's going to use a timeout. It's a 12-point game. But you can't take them with you, Coach.
That's exactly right. 33 seconds to go here in our ball game.
Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Chargers by 12. And Coach, we talked about it. Chargers getting some good looks on the offensive end and been converting on those looks.
Well, to me, the player that's made the biggest impact this second half has been Owen Rennekamp. You know, he hit a three early there in the half, came back with a little pull-up jumper. You know, he's directed things. He's pushed the ball down the floor in transition, and he's defended Totten very well. Totten had 15 in the first half. He's had 5 this half. So really good job by Owen Rennekamp of just kind of doing what a point guard's supposed to do.
What's the turnover situation?
Well, I've kind of lost track a little bit. I've got 7 for the Chargers and 8 for Edinburgh. I've probably missed 1 or 2 for each team there, but been a very well-played game. Both teams have really kind of controlled.
Really wasn't until the last 3 or 4 minutes.
I think Coach Metz is going to use my out-of-bounds play that I showed on the board the other day.
Here's a pass from Maurer inbound pass. Eldridge, and we got a foul call. Is that how you drew it up?
Exactly, but I really didn't need Owen Rennekamp to make a circle when he cuts back. He just plants on a dime and turns right back around and comes back to the ball. But nonetheless, Owen Eldridge came back to it, and that's kind of what you want.
So the Chargers with 31 seconds away from the victory, up by 12, 64-52. Eldridge steps to the line. First one's up and good. How many is that for Eldridge? All of them in the second half, all but two, I guess.
Owen working on a perfect night from the line. And he does. That makes him 6 for 6 at the line tonight. Gives him 12 points for the night.
66-52, 30 seconds to go. Here's Totten. Ball was tipped around. Still tipped around again. Here's a shot in the lane. It's no good by Whitaker. And the Chargers are going to dribble this one out. 20 seconds to go. They got to get it across. Crowell with it. Picks it up, passes it over to Eldridge. 10 seconds to go. He shouldn't have picked up his dribble. Crowell with it, back up top. Maurer with it, 5 seconds to go. And that's the way this one's going to end. The Chargers come out with the victory. They come out with the victory 66-52 over the Edinburgh Lancers to pick up their first conference win of the year.
Yeah, good second half effort there, and we'll talk about that a little bit while we total up the stats and hopefully get Coach Metz out to talk to him here. So we'll take some sponsor breaks and be right back with our post game.
There's some great deals on tires going on at Walters Tire. Right now, get $200 off in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. During the month of November, get an additional $75 off for a total of $275 in savings from Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg at 220 West Main. Phone 812-663-7551.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Welcome back here to North Decatur High School, where the Chargers are victorious 66-52 over the Edinburgh Lancers. Alongside Gary Cook, I'm Tyler Johnson. We want to thank again Mr. Jaden Lawrence for working our camera this evening. And again, apologize for that first quarter of action and pregame show where we had a cord that was malfunctioning. So we'll get Coach Metz up here in a second. Coach Cook's got some stats too. He's tallying up. This is the Taft Furniture post-game show, and Coach, it's almost that time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has this area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. Score with the Lazy Boy from Taft Furniture, our post-game sponsor.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Metz is headed this way, but good second half effort by our Chargers, and sometimes that's tough when visiting team like that gets off to the kind of start that they got off to, but you know, we tightened things up defensively and you know, came away with the win. Well, Coach, good win. You know, I thought we really defensively did a much better job after that first quarter. I know we held them to just 8 points in that second quarter after they got off to 22 in the first and 12 in the third, and just a mere looks like 9 points in the last quarter, so or 11 points, excuse me. But I commented and I don't like to necessarily single just one player out because I thought several kids played well for you in that second half, but I thought the key to the second half was Owen Rennekamp.
Owen Rennekamp, yes it was. He, in the first half, you go back on film and watch, and you guys watching from home, there were a lot of times he'd catch the ball at the top against their zone and there was nobody guarding him, and he wasn't looking to penetrate or be aggressive. And we know, you know, he's been a scorer his whole life because he's had to be with the group that he's played with. And, you know, we kind of asked him to be more a facilitator this year. You know, we got guys around you, work on your facilitation a little bit, but that doesn't mean stop looking to score. And I'm really glad Coach Mucker had kind of jumped him and said, hey, Zero, get in the game. And it's like he shook his head and he turned to, like, the light switch went on, and he just really attacked the rim, and we got great looks off of him.
What's ironic, because I just told Tyler at halftime there, I said, well, one of the keys in the second half, I said, Owen's got to look to score a little bit.
He does.
And I saw the same thing you did when that, you know, almost like the sea was parting at the top there, and I said, he doesn't have to get all the way to the basket. Right. He can pull up for that little 15-footer. Well, he came out and hit a three, and he had a little 15-foot jump shot there, and then I thought even down the stretch, he was pushing the ball up the floor, he was advancing the ball, and on top of that, Totten had 15 in the first half. He had 5 in the second half.
Great job.
So I know Mason Morris came in there. That was a different look. I thought you did a nice job with that and putting Mason on him there for a little while Owen was out of the ball game.
Yeah, and, you know, the Totten kid does a really nice job of getting separation. You know, it's kind of one of those, like when you watch him on the floor as an official, you could possibly blow your whistle on some of the separation with the off arm, but kudos to that kid. I told him going through the handshake line, he's turned into a heck of a little ball player. I don't even remember him playing last year. He ended up, you know, he was 7th or 8th man and worked his way into the rotation at the end of last year, and he's really stood out on film, stood out when we scouted him. And looking at Owen as a sophomore and Totten being a junior, like, that was a pretty good matchup to watch.
Yeah.
You know, both sides, both ways. So I'm proud of Owen for, you know, being a sophomore, going through some struggles in the first quarter and a half or so, and then really deciding, hey, I'm going to guard this kid and I'm going to do what I do.
Exactly. Well, I know Owen Eldridge had kind of a tough first half, but he bounced back with 12 points, or excuse me, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, he had 10 points in the second half to end up with 12 for the game, 6 for 6 at free throw line, but thought he did some good things around the basket for you.
He did, and Owens, he's you know, last year he relied a lot on Caden making things a little easier for him with dump offs and getting him the ball in good spots, and he's really, I call it pressing, to try to fill that role and try to carry that scoring load and be that double-figure scorer that we know he can be. But, you know, this summer, and I know summer ball is different because you're not scouted and it's kind of wide open, but this summer he just let the game happen and flow, and he's got to get back to that. You know, I know that we have high expectations for him. He's got high expectations for himself, but there's just some uncharacteristic things that he's doing right now early in the season that I know we can get straightened out with more repetitions in practice.
Yeah, and of course the third one I want to mention, it's nice to have a kid out there to shoot that three-point shot, and Logan Odell had 6 threes tonight and ended up with 24 points, and good night for him. And when you're playing against somebody that plays a zone like that, you got to have somebody to put a shot in from the perimeter.
Got to have a zone buster, and Brady's another one that we think draws a lot of attention even when his shots aren't going in. But I'll give Logan all the credit in the world, because this week he could not fall out of a water and hit boat, he could not fall out of a boat and hit water in practice with some of his threes. Like they were, he's been lifting a little bit and his legs are a little sore, and you can just tell that he doesn't quite have the normal bounce. But he's been icing, he's been getting the proper nutrients that he needs, and he told me today his legs felt really good, and that was very evident because his shot looked very nice tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's good to start your conference season with a win, and I know we got to turn right around tomorrow night now and have another home game tomorrow night. Tell us a little bit about Oldenburg.
OA played Edinburgh maybe last weekend, and they beat them 15, but that was without Ramey as well, and that was without number 21, they're big. Not that you compare scores necessarily, but OA's got, I think they graduated maybe 2 guys, and one was a big-time contributor last year in the Miles boy. But the Wanstroth kid is back. He's 6'4", 6'5", and he's just one of those players in 1A that can make things difficult around the rim. He can jump. He's got a wingspan. It feels like he could touch both sides of the lane. So it's after him, they're really young when it comes to their backcourt. They've got a kid that I know they were planning to rely on pretty heavily, hurt his MCL in their scrimmage, so he's not out there for him. But it's definitely not a game that we're just going to be able to show up, walk on the floor, and walk out with a victory. It's going to be a hard-fought contest. Coach Higdon, I think, does a great job with his group and his crew, and they've ran some zone in the past. I think they're getting more back to their man-to-man defense that he likes to run. So I'm really looking forward to a well-fought contest tomorrow night, and I hope that we come out with this. Let me back up. I hope we come out with the same energy we ended with tonight, not with the energy we came out with to start the game.
Yeah, that's good. And to give Edinburgh some credit, I thought they really played well in that first quarter. They moved the ball. I told Tyler that one of the things I was really impressed with them, their kids all cut really hard. Whether it's a cutting through off a staggered screen or cutting to the basket, they always cut very hard.
And it's a tough guard, because I agree with you. They probably back cut better than anybody we play against. And our guys, not that we're overplaying the passing lanes, we worked all week of, I don't care if your guy catches it on the perimeter. Just keep his shoulders between your sternum and don't get back cut. And you can see that we still, they lull you into thinking that they're going to throw it on the perimeter. We take that false step, zoop, and away they go. But I agree with you. From a preparation standpoint, with the offense that they run, with all their misdirections and back cuts and lobs, it's one of the tougher scouts I think that we have to prepare for going into a double weekend.
Oh, I'll bet. Well, Coach, again, good win tonight. Hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow night after another win, get us above that 500 mark, and then get ready for the Madison Cubs then next Tuesday. So never ending.
It never ends. You go double weekend playing on Tuesday. So I got to have a talk with my athletic director and see if we can maybe get some things bumped around, because it's going to be a heck of a 4 or 5 days here. But that's okay. I heard Pat Kelsey in an interview the other day for Louisville. They asked him something like, you got to prepare for these guys. You got to turn around.
I saw the same thing I know you're going to talk about.
And, he's like, hey, we get free sneakers. He goes, my kids are doing great. My wife's hot. He said a few things, but he's right. He said, we don't have to, we get to. Yeah. And we're very blessed to be able to coach varsity basketball and be in the gym. So while the stuff that goes along with it sometimes can make for long nights, I'm very blessed to be able to be in the position that we're in.
Well, that's good. I think his statement towards the end of that was, he said, my dad one time, he said, I asked Dad, he said, you have to go to work today, Dad? And he said, no, I get to go to work. And I think sometimes we lose sight of that when we have jobs like this. And, Tyler and I get to broadcast the games too.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Little things like that that you got to remember those. Well, Coach, have a good evening. Get some rest tonight. Players get to rest, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Sounds good, guys. Thank you.
Again, Chargers with a 64-52 victory tonight. First conference win, so they're 1-0 now in the Mid-Hoosier Conference. And as we talked about, they will play Oldenburg Academy here tomorrow night, approximately the same time. Hopefully we'll have live feed for you from the beginning tomorrow night.
Yeah, I apologize to Coach Metz. If he goes back and rewatches this, he's going to be disappointed to not hear himself on the pre-game interview. But it was a good one, let me tell you. But no, Chargers with a good win, and really, as hot as Edinburgh came out shooting, water kind of found its level in the second half, and our defense can attribute to that. We picked it up there, and
we rebounded well too.
Yeah, the second chance opportunities were very minimal for Edinburgh. So
let me go through the score here real quick before we sign off for tonight. For the Chargers, they were led in scoring tonight by Logan Odell with 3 2-pointers, 6 3-pointers. He was 0 for 1 at the free throw line for 24 points. We had a couple of 12-point scores. Owen Eldridge had 3 2-point field goals with 6 for 6 at the line for 12. Brady Maurer had 2 3-point field goals with 6 for 6 at the line for 12. And then we had Owen Rennekamp with 3 2-point field goals, 1 3-point field goal, 1 for 3 at the free throw line for 10 points. Cooper Palmer had 2 2-point field goals, 1 for 4 at the free throw line for 5 points. Mason Morris had a field goal in the fourth quarter there for 2 points. And Sam Crowell got his, I think, first varsity points, going 1 for 2 at the free throw line for 1 point. Totals for the Chargers, 12 2-point field goals, 9 3-pointers, 15 for 24 at the free throw line for 66 points. And then Edinburgh was led in scoring by Totten with 20 points. And their other double-figure scorer was Laundry with 11 points. So, again, Chargers come out on top with a 66-52 win tonight.
Now, Coach, we'll be back. Boy, it's that time of day. We'll be back in action tomorrow night here at home as the Twisters from Oldenburg come into town. Like you said, Coach, an opportunity for the Chargers to move 1 game above 500 with the record currently at 2-2. So for Mr. Cook, Jaden Lawrence, this is Tyler Johnson signing off from North Decatur High School. Chargers with the 14-point win over the Edinburgh Lancers. We'll see you tomorrow night.